I'm setting off on the greatest journey of my life.
Let's do this!
To travel around the globe by train.
No idea what platform we're going from.
I'll be riding some of the most spectacular rail routes on Earth on the fastest, steepest and most luxurious trains, passing through some of the world's most famous places.
The Eiffel Tower, Grand Central Station.
There it is, Mount Fuji. And beyond, to parts of the planet I never knew existed.
We're totally isolated.
To immerse myself.
This isn't for anything. This is just what people do on a Sunday.
In the weird, the wild, and the wonderful.
This is unlike anything I've ever done before.
This time, another breakneck journey. I'll be travelling 400 miles from the north of Thailand to Bangkok, then another 500 to Trang and the Thai Islands, before crossing the border into Malaysia for Penang and the dynamic capital Kuala Lumpur. Thailand means land of the free, and it's the only country in Southeast Asia never to be colonised by the Europeans. In fact, in the 19th century, when Thailand's first railway line began construction, the British offered to help build it. But the Thai king refused because he was suspicious it was a ruse to take the country by force. Why would he have thought that?
I'm in Chiang Mai province in the north of the country. It's the land of temples, hill tribes and elephants. And I really do want to see those elephants.
But on my way to visit the national animal of Thailand, I've stumbled across one of its 40,000 temples. This is the gateway to Doi Sakit, and I seem to have arrived just at the right time.
All these people here, they're waiting for the monks to come down from there to give them food. I've just been and bought some drinks for them too. And can you see the army starting to stack up? I think I better get up there quick.
For the last 3 months, the local monks have remained at the temple for a kind of Lent. But that ends today, and they're about to return to the community in this special ceremony.
Really get this feeling of ancient ritual being reinvented for the 21st century.
Giving to the monks is part of it, but it's considered offensive to touch a monk or even pass them something directly, so offerings have to be placed in a special bowl.
What's the ceremony all about?
The end of Buddhist Lent day. So this day, the Buddha come down from heaven.
Ah, so this actually represents the staircase that the Buddha came down.
Milan the monk agrees to show me round the temple, founded on the legend that Buddha once came here. Thailand is 90% Buddhist, and there are nearly 300,000 monks in the country, some of whom start at a very young age.
Did you come here as a novice?
Yes, when I was 13.
How old are you now?
22.
I wouldn't have known. It's because you haven't got any hair, isn't it? So it's hard to tell how old someone is.
But for the monk, if we still, love our hair, it's a hindrance.
So it's getting rid of vanity.
Yes.
Have you had to make many sacrifices?
Worldly pleasures, delicious foods. We cannot listen music, worldly things.
Did you make the right decision to become a monk?
Wow, I am more than happy. This decision is the way for me.
And Milan obviously isn't alone. Both this monastery and the temple just get bigger and bigger.
This is pretty stunning, isn't it?
This is the Emperor Buddha.
How old is it?
2 years.
Oh, a new one.
The very latest one.
And what's this down here?
The staircase here.
So you're continually developing
Yes.
this temple.
If you come next time, then you can see the huge staircase here.
I will. That was lovely to meet. Oh,
Oh,
God, I nearly shook your hand. I'm so sorry.
but we cannot take our hands. Yes.
Inside, I'm embracing you.
Yes. As I know, you are going to your long journey
Yeah.
in Thailand. So I would like to wish you see the many good things in Thailand and meet many good people and make your journey best you can.
Thank you.
Having received a blessing for my onward journey, I'm nearly ready to leave Chiang Mai, but before I do, I just have to see some elephants. And it's feeding time.
They're all charging towards me. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, look at the baby. Look at the baby.
So why are you doing like this? They're pushing you.
You
Hey, are you okay?
Elephant tourism is huge in Thailand, but the ethics are under scrutiny. Training elephants to do tricks or be ridden can involve beatings and cruelty. So here, visitors can only wash and feed the elephants. But C is going to show me how to engage with these wonderful animals from a very different angle.
You can take the elephant, walk with them in the jungle to see the way they eat and the way they poop.
The way they poop. Look at that and marvel.
We can bring all this to be a very, very beautiful paper.
Paper.
Paper!
Believe it or not, I'm about to get stuck into a novel form of elephant tourism.
Quick, quick.
All right.
quick.
Hey!
Yeah! Put the poo inside here.
Steaming poo.
Poo soup.
Oh, this is Harry Potter cooking, isn't it?
After the dung's boiled and clean, it's then pulped.
Ding. Feel it.
Oh, yeah. It's quite sort of wiggly and
See, poo
yeah,
smoothie.
it is.
Elephants aren't cheap to look after. They eat around 10% of their body weight in food every day. That's an incredible 500 kilograms for a big one.
So the money that you make out of all this paper, does it go towards feeding the elephants?
Yes. We buy a truck of banana, sugar cane every week. I need you to spread it everywhere on the tray.
Yeah.
And check. Checking poo.
Checking poo,
Yeah.
shaking poo. Hey! Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it?
See, the fiber, they already connected together.
Here we go.
Okay.
How long would it take to get it dry?
If we have sun, 3 to 5 hours. That's it.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Just like that.
There's
Pull
it
it
stuck.
out,
It's
pull
getting
it
stuck there. Oh.
Yes, pull it out. Pull it out.
Oh.
Very good.
Look
That's
at
it.
that.
Poo paper.
Poo paper par excellence.
And the environmental tree-saving aspects of this product can't be poo-pooed either.
I've got a 13-hour sleeper train to Bangkok coming up. Lots of carriages with communal bunks. I don't know how well I'll sleep. I hope you don't snore.
No, I don't.
I do.
Well, then I've got to take you up a little.
Hello. Oh, that's nice.
ต้มยำ
Tom yum.
กล้วยเค้ก
Cake. Yeah, it's the same.
เค้ก
Cake.
ค่ะเค้ก
Cake.
เค้ก
Just so good. Definitely the best train food I've ever had in my life. I'm happy now.
There are cabins in first class, but here in second, the seats are transformed into bunks at 8 p.m. And they're plenty long enough for me.
Is that my pyjamas? This is where I'm going to sleep.
The tickets were £25 for a night's accommodation on the move. Seems like a good deal.
Right.
Coming up, I take a tuk-tuk to try the taste of tomorrow,
Silkworm.
Very good.
It's a little bit like fertiliser.
find heaven in the hands of an expert,
Sweet Lord.
and swim through pitch black to paradise.
This is what being born must have been like.
I'm continuing my train journey through Thailand and Malaysia, and I've made it through the night on the train to Bangkok.
Oh, well, I reckon I had about 4 hours sleep, which I suppose isn't that bad. We're now approaching what I always thought was called Bangkok, but is in fact called Krungthep Mahanakon Amon Ratanakis in Mahintara Ayutthaya Mahidi Lokphop. Can you just hold it a bit straighter? Nofarat Rachachani Buriram Udom Rachinawi Wet Mahansathon Amon Pimwan Amwatan Satit Sakataya Witsanukon Prasit.
Which in English means the city of the angels, the great city, the eternal jewel city, the impregnable city of the god Indra, the great capital of the world, endowed with 9 precious gems. This is Hua Lamphong Station, which serves around 60,000 passengers each day. But sadly, I'll be among the last of them because it closes this year to become a museum. I've only got a few hours in Bangkok before another train south, but before I do anything, I need coffee. That was the national anthem. Lots of places around the country blasted out every day on the dot of 8 a.m.
Hello, tuk tuk. Where are you
What have
going?
you got? One of those little things?
Yeah. Tuk tuk.
Okay.
Tuk tuk driver.
What's your name?
My name is King Kong.
King Kong.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. This is King Kong.
Welcome to Thailand.
Thank you. Off we go.
Bangkok is home to over 8 million people, with about 20 million visitors each year.
What's that building there?
The second palette.
Second palace, yeah.
You take the photo.
Based on average annual temperatures, Bangkok is the world's hottest city. But I'm glad to see Mr. Kong's keeping his shirt on, because driving a motorised vehicle bare-chested is against the law. So's leaving the house without wearing underwear, but how can anyone tell?
I drive 10 years.
You've been a driver for 10 years.
Yeah.
Does it go very fast?
No, safety first, slowly.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
You think?
24.
Up.
28.
Yes. You?
72.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
60.
Thank you.
Handsome.
Compliments. I like this bloke. But did I mention I'm hungry? Recently, Bangkok's mouth-watering culinary scene has developed a taste for fine dining, with 17 new Michelin-starred restaurants. But it's most famous for its street food.
Okay. You eat starter.
A starter?
Yes.
Okay.
Silkworm.
A silkworm. I got to eat this.
Yes, very good.
It's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
I wouldn't work my way through the whole bag of them, but I mean, in 20 years' time, when we can't afford to produce beef and lamb, everybody's going to be having silkworms for their tea.
Yes.
I fortunately will be dead by then, but no, that's all right. A little bit like fertiliser, but it's fine. I'll give you the rest. But
Okay.
thank you very much.
That was a bit too challenging and not filling enough.
You like pad Thai?
Oh, I love pad Thai
Wow.
with prawns
Yes.
and lots of peanuts. What's your favourite food?
Papaya salad.
Papaya?
Yes.
Okay. So where are we going now?
Go to the floating market, the boss.
The boats?
Yeah.
Ah. Wow, look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
Bangkok was once crisscrossed by dozens of canals or kolongs, with the buildings on stilts, earning it the nickname of the Venice of the East. Although most of the canals have been filled in and replaced by roads, the city still treasures its floating markets, a great place for a real Thai feast.
Hello.
Sambun.
Hi, Sambun.
Okay.
Diners usually eat on shore, served by kitchens on the boats. But Mr. Kong knows people, and we're doing the floating market tasting menu.
Papaya salad. Very good.
Papaya salad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's papaya.
Yes.
What are these? Little dried
I don't
prawns?
know.
Beans and tomatoes. Smash it all up. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Very sweet.
Yes.
Very spicy.
Yes.
I like that.
Very good.
It is really good.
Okay.
King Kong has pronounced this is really good. What's that called?
Creepy noodle. Creepy noodle.
Creepy noodles.
Yes.
It's creepy noodles.
Very good.
We say crispy noodles.
Crispy noodle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Con, can we have a look at this lady at the end here? Oh, those big fish
Oh, the fish.
splashing. Oh, what's this?
Hoi thọt.
Hyde Park?
Yeah.
Hyde Park?
Hoi thọt.
Hyde
Hoi thọt.
Park. Oh, you've got mussels in it.
Seafood.
Yeah, it's a seafood omelette,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Seafood omelette. Thank you. I like the batter very much. Oh, and it does feel so fresh. It's very nice. Thank you very much. We like this. You like the sticky noodle?
Yeah.
Which one's best?
I like papaya salad.
Papaya salad. I
Yeah.
knew you'd say that.
Yeah.
I think I like this best, this omelette. Local food. Very, very good. No. Even though she can't stand it. Don't worry. I'll get you a nice big English breakfast.
A little bit
You'll be-
English.
yeah. It's about 2 hours before
Yeah.
the train leaves.
Okay.
Do you reckon I could squeeze in a massage?
Okay. I know the Thai massage.
Yeah?
The best massage.
Oh, all right.
You go?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In a privileged location in the grounds of Wat Po Temple is the National School of Thai Massage.
It's very beautiful, isn't it? My legs are so stiff after all these train journeys.
Kong's been such good company, I'm treating us both.
Does driving a tuk-tuk
Yeah,
hurt your back?
yeah. Driver,
Yeah.
one day,
I love the way you try to speak, but you
Yeah.
can't.
Traditional Thai medical massage is said to have been founded by Buddha's doctor.
Sweet Lord.
And unlike a regular massage, is more like yoga.
Relax.
Kong's masseur is the head of the school, so I'm going in for some more Thai massage facts for you.
When did Thai massage start?
Oh, 3,000 years ago.
3,000. Oh.
Relax, relax.
If you want to find out more about massage, you're going to have to read it in a book, because I ain't going to be able to do a penetrating interview about it.
oh,
Are you happy?
yeah, very, very happy. I like.
Well, that took longer than expected. I'm going to miss the flipping train. I think we got a bit too relaxed. Okie doke. Well, thank you so much. Come here, give us a hug. Thanks a lot.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
The 6:30 overnight train from Bangkok takes 16 hours to travel the 500-odd miles down to Trang on the southwest coast. But after that massage, I slept like a baby.
Ah,
Welcome to Trang.
thank you.
Having done the hustle and bustle of the big city, I'm keen to experience the slower pace and beauty of Thailand's famous islands. Trang is the gateway to some of the more remote ones. I've hitched a ride on a long-tailed boat with Sang, a friendly fisherman from Koh Muk, which means Pearl Island.
Where's your village?
The other side.
How many people?
About 400 family.
But before we head on to Sang's fishing village, he offers to take me to one of the island's best treasures, the Emerald Cave. Let's do this! Which way are we going?
Over there, Tony.
You know, I've been boomed in many different ways during 50 years in television, but look over there. That is totally ridiculous. Oh, it's very beautiful.
Yes.
I love this. Does it fill it up at high tide?
Yes, today afternoon is full.
So we got to get back before then.
Yes.
You can't see the side, you don't know what's below you. And you've never done it before.
Yeah.
It seems a little bit longer. Oh, I can see the light ahead. This is what being born must have been like. I'm coming out. Welcome to the world.
Can you stand up now?
Whoa! Brilliant! Oh, well, no wonder you brought me here. I can see now why you had to come through the cave, because there's no exit on the other side. There's just God's own courtyard. Little circle with the undergrowth going right up into the sky, and we're totally isolated. Apart from the other tourists who were queuing behind us. This is modern day tourist isolation. Coming up, at Sang's fishing village, we cook up a feast on the beach. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we nearly lost the whole barbecue. And then it's on to Malaysia to taste the king of fruits. It's a mixture of gorgeousness and absolute foulness. And sniff out the art and culture of Penang.
Sounds like marijuana.
I'm travelling through Thailand by train, but I've gone off the rails to experience island life. You do your own boat building here, then?
Yes.
Sang has invited me back to his fishing village on Koh Muk. Are most of the men in this village fishermen?
Yes, 90% fishermen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of shops.
Yes.
A lot of people buying and selling. In the last 50 years, tourism in Thailand has grown from less than 400,000 visitors to over 32 million, bringing in around £55 billion a year. But unlike a few of the country's islands that have become overexploited, Koh Muk has managed to escape the worst aspects of the tourist boom. Did you fish these?
Yes.
You? Yeah, I bet you didn't. Did he get these?
I'm fisherman.
Sang only works as a fisherman for half the year because he can make more money ferrying tourists about. It's coming, it's good. You do this for me?
That one.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we nearly lost the whole barbecue then. Oh, that's good, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what they are in English?
Big fish.
It's a big,
Yes.
big fish. Here we go. Thai big fish. It's
very easy to be oversimplistic about village life and the developing world. Like, everything used to be lovely and innocent and wonderful, and then the tourists came and they completely wrecked everything. That's certainly not how the people here feel at all. Their attitude is that they welcome the outsiders coming in because without them they wouldn't be able to continue to live the life they always have, only with a better standard of living. And let's hope they're able to continue to do so for a long, long time to come. I have to tear myself away from my island paradise. I've got a train to catch. I started in the north, finished in the south. Now it's goodbye Thailand. Hello Malaysia. But to get there by rail, you have to change trains and get your passport checked at Padang Besar. Now I'm on my way in a whole new country. We're over the border now. Everyone seems much tidier, lots of different faces, lots more headscarves. When I was a little boy, I had a stamp album and it had stamps of Malaya. There was King George looking very austere, and then a load of local people doing something with rubber or tea. And I did know that we had fought the Japanese here in the Second World War, and it had been very bloody, and I knew we had fought local insurgents here in the 1950s, and that had been bloody too. And then in the 1960s, Malaya got its freedom, joined with some other countries to become Malaysia. And quite frankly, I think the British kind of forgot about it after that. I certainly did. There's the perfect example here of the echoes of British rule in Malaysia. The stations have all got really exotic names like Subanjaya and Batu Tiga, but the terminus is called Butterworth. Who was Butterworth? Well, he was a colonial administrator here in the middle of the 19th century, and he was really unpopular because he was so stiff and pompous. You can imagine him striding around here, can't you? Butterworth. The station is a stroll from the ferry I need to cross the Straits of Malacca to Penang Island. This area has always been strategically important for trade, and among others, the Romans, the Portuguese, the Dutch and Chinese were all here. In 1786, the British East India Company got hold of it, and 80 years later, it became a British Crown colony, with its main town now the second biggest city in the whole of Malaysia, known as Georgetown, after King George III. This part of town is a World Heritage Site. It's fantastically multicultural. Over there, you've got a Buddhist temple, which is right opposite a Hindu temple. And just down the road is St. George's Church. And here's a rather nice mosque, all in the same street. Not surprising locals call it the Street of Harmony, is it? Rather lovely. But it seems one culture has had a massive influence here. It's a nice little piece, isn't it? A recent census showed that more than 40% of Penang Island's population was of Chinese descent. Is this your shop?
Yeah, to make jaw sticks.
That is a big joss stick.
You can come in.
The Chinese have been using incense for religious purposes since 2000 BC.
These are exquisite.
Yes.
And Lee Chin Po knows just what to do with it.
Our Chinese custom is that we pray big jaw sticks in front of the temple, you see. We can use it to text message to the god. There you are. This smells like marijuana, but it's not marijuana. This agar wood, it can eradicate negativity activities.
This chases away negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, my crew certainly need to have their negative thoughts cast away.
This is,
I'm starting to cough.
let me introduce you to my dad, who is the oldest joystick maker in the world.
The oldest joystick maker in the
Come.
world.
90-year-old Li Bengchuan has been doing this for 70 years.
Hi.
And he's using a mixture made from tree gum and sandalwood powder.
Basically, you need to compress the powder onto the bamboo sticks.
It does feel lovely in your hand, doesn't it?
You need to apply minimum pressure.
Yeah.
Then you drag it down, you see.
Oh, it keeps sliding off the top. Oh, look, this is ridiculous. This is embarrassing. Look at the difference between the master and the pupil.
You make something, I make joystick.
Joss is a Pidgin Chinese English version of the word Gos, Deus. So these are actually God sticks.
As well as the heritage businesses here, the commissioning of street art in Georgetown has been a huge draw for its many visitors.
A great piece of work there.
And turned this part of town into an open-air gallery.
Oh, here's one.
This is Boy on Chair.
I love the way he's looking round to make sure no one can see him.
I've met up with actor and model Bernie Chan.
Oh, here's another one.
Kung Fu Girl.
It uses the building so well.
She's jumping over the window. Yeah! She's gonna like... Yeah, on the right.
Oh, I missed it. That's brilliant. So what are we going to do now?
We're gonna try something that I think you've never tried before. You can smell them before you see them. Hi, Bang, you have 2 durians? Careful, it's spiky. You can hold it by the stem and
Yeah, it's certainly very
to open
sharp.
it. Yes, it is. First thing you do is an Asian squat.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
Durian is known as the king of fruits. I haven't tried it before, but I have seen the signs banning them from hotel
What's
rooms
that smell?
with the threat of a cleaning fee to remove the odour.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh,
It
dear.
tastes better than it smells.
It's the bottom
really.
of the rubbish bin after
No, it's not true.
at the end of a hot August.
How
Oh,
dare
dear,
you.
oh, dear.
I'm really not sure about this.
Oh, it looks like a great big maggot. It feels like a great big maggot.
No, it's not. It's delicious. Why are your eyes closed?
But I don't want to look at it. It's really creamy, but you don't want to breathe in. It's a mixture of gorgeousness and absolute foulness.
As a reward, you get a fresh, cold coconut.
Oh,
I could finish a whole durian. Do you want me to open more for you?
no, you have the durian, I'll have the coconut. Shawnee, just appreciate the creaminess of it all.
It's so slimy. It's kind of like seafood that's gone wrong.
Since I ate that durian, I've been feeling a little queasy. So I think it's time to make like a colonial Brit and head for the cooling breezes up on Penang Hill. This is a very special kind of train, a funicular.
Funicular from the Latin funis, meaning rope, because they used to use 2 ropes to heave them up and down the hill. It really is muggy and hot in here, which is why I bought this, which is a bit stupid, I know, but it is very effective. This funicular railway was built in 1923 by the British. Which is probably entirely the wrong sentence, isn't it? It was built in 1923 for the British, so they could stay in their lovely, cool mansions. Now this is the steepest railway tunnel in the whole world. Not long, but steep.
And stepping off the funicular, you enter another world. Malaysia's rainforests are almost twice as old as the Amazon, and this part of it, known as the Habitat, welcomes 80,000 visitors a year and is managed by Alan Tan.
This bridge is
Yes.
fairly impressive.
We're right in the middle of the forest reserve.
Boom! Right in the
Yes, we
rainforest.
80% of our park
in a pristine rainforest is wheelchair and pram accessible.
150 years ago, this place wouldn't have been all about accessibility.
No, it wasn't.
I would have been allowed here.
Yes.
You would have been down the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, so you had to be of European descent to even spend a night up here. It was a retreat for the officers of the British settlement to begin with, and then later British-owned companies.
And now I have to go through the toll booth,
Yes.
and you're the boss.
Times
have changed.
Changed, definitely. Hopefully for the better.
Oh, is that something?
Yeah, they're resident dusky leaf monkeys. We call them spectacle monkeys. We have slow lorises, we have flying lizards, flying frogs, flying snakes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Actually, more than half of the biodiversity in the rainforest is in fact in the treetops.
What is that?
You're in for a treat. This is actually easily the biggest tree that we have here. And we're going to climb it to experience the rainforest.
When you say we are going to climb it, you mean
You
we?
and I. Yes, not to worry, it's really easy.
Coming up,
Use your feet to bounce off the tree.
join me as I bravely scale great heights
Is there any other way?
and get to grips with the fastest growing city in Southeast Asia.
The poorer Malays have got the real
They're the
prime
richest people in
property.
Malaysia.
I'm in Malaysia on a world tour by train, but right now I'm on Penang Island in a 130 million year old rainforest and have been pressured into climbing a very big tree.
Ben's going up first so that he can shoot me coming up.
But the fit young cameraman's not making it look that easy.
Tony, how are you feeling about the climb?
Not great.
Look at the sunset. Couldn't have chosen a better evening for it.
I have no confidence in doing this. I really don't.
And to film in the light before the sun sets, we're now under time pressure too.
Ben, you know what the time is?
What time?
6:30. You know what time we lose the sun?
6:30.
Okay, sit on the harness.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. You can use your feet to
Yeah.
bounce off the tree. Yeah?
Yeah.
Use your feet, kick off the tree. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Okay.
Alan,
Yes.
is there any other way to see the
There is actually,
What?
if you like. It's around the corner. You said you wanted to climb.
Well, I never said I wanted to climb. Everybody else said I wanted to climb.
Okay, here we are.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Oh, gosh.
oh, jeez. Oh.
Well, I did try. But now the race is on to get to another viewpoint to see the special biodiversity of the rainforest treetops.
I can see mist. The fog's coming in.
So here we are.
What would you say we can see from here?
Fog. And you can see Langkawi Island on a clear day. Yep. All the way down to the south of the island.
There's an optimism about you that I really like, because frankly all I can see is the mist.
You can still see Bel Retiro, the 200-year-old property that belongs to the governor of Penang, across
You
all
can
the-
see that because it's
Yes.
only 50 yards
Yes,
away.
it is.
Anyway, moving on.
My final destination on this leg of my journey is Kuala Lumpur, KL, as it's called. It's supposed to be vibrant, exciting. Sounds good, doesn't it? Coffee with milk, please.
And to get there, the train spotters out there will have noticed I'm taking the ETS, or electric train service.
I really like this train. It's meter gauge, which is very rare. It's electric, goes at a maximum speed of 89 miles an hour. In fact, it's the fastest meter gauge electric train in the world. Kuala Lumpur rather unglamorously means muddy confluence, because the city was founded in 1857 by Chinese tin miners who carved it out of virgin jungle at the spot where the Gombak and Kelang rivers meet. But in the handful of generations since, a lot has changed. Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia and one of the fastest growing cities in Southeast Asia. Have a look at these ridiculously tall towers, the Petronas Twin Towers. They epitomise the kind of development that's going on around here. They're futuristic, they're confident, real reach for the sky architecture. But Kuala Lumpur wasn't always like this. In the shadow of the modern city, there's another side. Asher Gill moved here from Britain 24 years ago. I do find it extraordinary. You've got all these fantastic skyscrapers, 1 trillion miles high. Yes. And over here, almost in spitting distance, you've got these beautiful but tiny little shacks. How did that happen? This is right in the middle of town.
Well, when the Brits came over, KL was very rural, and they were like, right, we're placing our flag here. Right? Okay. And so they relocated the kampong to the outskirts.
So these are people who did live in the centre of town and were then shoved out.
Shoved out, and so this is called Kampong Baru, which is a new village. But now it's almost like the most prime land in KL.
Some of the poorer Malays have got the real
They're the richest people in Malaysia, you know?
Even though the land here is worth £1.1 billion, the Kampong Baru is an important political symbol of Malay culture, and the locals are still holding out against the developers. But in this city of contrasts, you can go from street level to the top of the world in an instant. It's extraordinary that you've brought me from this very modest old town to all the glory of contemporary KL. There's the call to prayer going, but we're listening to it in front of these skyscrapers.
Kind of like high-tech minarets.
As a Brit, your great-great-great-grandparents would have been involved in seizing this country and occupying it for the best part of 150 years.
Yeah.
Don't you feel slightly resented?
There was all of that history.
Yeah.
But what most people talk about when they talk about the history of Malaysia is from independence onwards. Look what we've done. Look how we've grown the country.
Do you mean to say they've forgotten us? They've forgotten Butterworth. It is an extraordinary country, full of contradictions, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Seems an age ago since I was playing with baby elephants and being blessed by that monk in Chiang Mai who hoped that I would have an inspiring and wonderful journey. Well, I have, and I hope the next one will be just as good. 4,000 miles away, Sydney. Next time, my journey continues in Australia, on some of the most remote train lines in the world. From the Aussie outback, not so far, to the Great Barrier Reef. It's like something out of Apocalypse Now down there. And I get up close, tastes like ants' bum to me, and personal to the local wildlife. It's a big one, my goodness me.
Find out what secrets Henry VIII kept hidden in his private pleasure palace. London 2,000 Years of History is new tomorrow night at 9:15. Next night, with the final just a few days away, the last thing the girls need is more competition. The Bachelor UK is new after the break.